Good morning! The sun is shining, the birds are singing. To me it feels like spring is here. And I don't think that I'm the only one, because I've noticed that people are starting to throw things away. This morning I went out, I was doing my happy little thing, and then from the corner of my eye I saw this big pile of trash, and I thought, maybe I need to go over there to check it out, to see what is in it. When I came closer, first it really looked like a pile of trash and I felt a bit disappointed, but then all of a sudden I saw something really nice, and then I saw another thing and another thing and another thing. This, you guys, was the pile of trash that just kept on giving. After 5 minutes or so I realized, this is not a pile of trash. Oh no, this is a pile of treasure. So I was digging into this pile of trash, and then all of a sudden I was thinking, wait a minute. What if there's more? So even though my bike was completely packed full of all of these things, I decided to just go on a little bike ride just to make sure that I was not missing anything. And that's when I found this cabinet. I tried to pick it up, to put it on my bike, and then the whole thing just fell apart. So I was standing there on the sidewalk looking at this pile of misery, thinking, now what? Somehow I managed to get all of these things on top of my bike. I used 2 of the beautiful lace curtains that I found in the first pile of trash to tie everything together. And then I had this 20-minute marvelous walk home, and I just felt so happy and so blessed with all of these beautiful things, with the beautiful weather, and I realized that life is so beautiful when you just take this little bit of time to go out to explore. So now I am going to turn this horrible looking piece of furniture into something very beautiful, and at the end of this video I'm going to show you all of the other things that I found. I just glued this little edge back, but I actually forgot to turn my camera on. But it's here, ta-da! decided that I am going to change this top into a straight one. I think I just have to cut this straight and then I have to cut this over here because I do want to reuse this. I still want to have a top that you can open, but I just want to have it straight because I think it is going to sell a lot easier. Right now you have a cabinet and you can't put anything on top because of this slope. Nowadays nobody rides anymore, so it is a very inconvenient piece of furniture. Okay. Now this thing is terribly in the way. Very careful. Okay, this is pretty bad, but still fixable. Okay. And now here we go again with this little thing. This time I'm going to be more careful. No! It's so old. As long as I don't lose pieces, it's fine. I do need to remove this, but that's fine. This hole I'm going to fix, of course. Where is the top? Needs to go a little bit more to the back, I think. Like so. Now I need to make this a bit shorter. Retro lamp. It is so small. I really thought it would be a lot bigger. Oh my. Okay, but it is going to be adorable though, because it is so small. I actually bought this for my living room, or at least I think I'm going to use it in my living room, because I want to start switching out some of the more antique-y things for things that are a bit more retro. And I saw this and I thought, this is actually really, really retro. Oh, it's too early. I have black paint that I'm going to need because I need to make some blue paint that I have, less blue and a little bit more dark for this project over here. I have another can of paint that I'm going to need for the little cabinet that I made a video about last week, because I finally decided what I want to do with it. I have to be honest, when I saw this color though, I was starting to feel less excited, but we will see. It's probably going to turn out fine. Then I also have wallpaper glue because I want to do something fun with the little cabinet and also with this cabinet. I was standing at the paint desk in the DIY store thinking I need to buy something something. I'm calling it something something because after 2 seconds when I was on my way to get the something something, I totally forgot what it was. I sure hope that this was the something something, because if it is not, I have a problem. I can't go anywhere today because I have 2 mail delivery services bringing me also something something. The one mail delivery service comes in between now and 3 o'clock, and the other one comes in between 3 o'clock and 11 o'clock at night. So that's the entire day. The entire day is just going to be waiting for the mailman, unless they arrive very early and then maybe in between I can, I don't know, do stuff. Maybe then I can go get the something something that I totally forgot about just now. Unless it is this. Do you guys want to know what my plan is for this? I bought this very cool arts and crafts paper book, and it has all kinds of papers in it from the 70s. Well, the papers are not from the 70s, but the prints are from the 70s. I bought it specifically for this paper because this is something that I want to use on the shelf that I'm going to make for the little cabinet that I found last week. But then I was thinking, maybe it would be really nice to use this paper on the inside of the cabinet over here. I actually already removed one because I was a bit worried that it would be very difficult to get it out of the book, but it is not. And as you can see, these are very big pieces of paper. You do see these lines, so I don't know how it is going to look. And also, I don't know how it is going to work with the wallpaper glue, because obviously this is not wallpaper. I'm a bit worried that it is going to look weird. Maybe it is going to bubble or rip or stain, or I don't know. It is going to be an experiment. I'm not going to use this one. I'm very happy that I finally figured out what I want to do with the little cabinet that I found last week for my kitchen, because it took me a couple of days to think about the paint colors and about what to do on the inside, and then I was waiting for this book. So now I can finally get back into the little cabinet project also. I don't know if I'm going to have time for it this week, because I really want to finish this. I just remembered the something something. I needed to buy a container to mix these paint colors in. And now I don't have one. I knew it was important. I knew it was important. Why? Oh Lord, would you buy me a different pair of brains? Preferably a pair that works. Okay, yeah, let's just pour the whole thing in here. Scoop, scoop. Oh, such a beautiful color. It's a bit too much of a baby blue. So we want to make it a tiny bit darker. Ooh. And a tiny bit less blue. I think that this is it. What is the difference now between these two colors. Can you see it? I should have left it in the can, but I thought I would have to add a lot more black. And I thought probably it's not going to fit in it anymore. Wait for it. I'm exhausted, completely exhausted. Sometimes making the thumbnail for the video is the most difficult part of this entire process. Anyway, here we are with all of these things. There is one more thing actually that did not make it into the picture because of the color. But let me get it for you, because then we can take a look at all of the things. All of the things. So many things. The first thing that I saw when I arrived at this pile of trash was this. And I absolutely love this. Look at this handle. Look at how beautiful it is. And then I also found this little bowl with a lion on it. Very cute. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these amazing lace IKEA curtains. I actually have these curtains in my living room. Lovely curtains. Then I also found this piece of marble, and I'm actually very excited about this because I was looking for a piece of marble. I have this countertop in my kitchen made out of oak, and on one side it has some stains. I don't know if I will ever get rid of these stains, so that's why I was thinking maybe it would be nice to just put a piece of marble on top of it. I saw a piece of marble just like this one in a thrift store the other day, and they were asking 25 euros for it. And then we have this marvelous piece of something. It is made out of wood, and I think it is quite interesting. There are all kinds of things written on the bottom of it. I haven't figured out what it is saying on the edge yet, but in the middle it is saying Langenfeld, Tirol, 1985. So I think that's where it was made and when it was made. So it's not terribly old, but still a very interesting, fun little, well, treasure. And then of course we also have the cabinet. This is the thing that I am actually the most excited about. Let me just put all of these things over here for a bit. Such a big pile of curtains. I think it turned into a very interesting piece of furniture. I was planning to use this paper, but in the end I decided to go for this one because I think it is just a better fit. It did all of the things that I was worried about. It bubbled. It also ripped over here. I don't even think that you can see it. It is tiny. But in the end it turned out really, really nice. I applied 4 coats of varnish on top of this. It is still a very old cabinet. It has a few little quirks, like the noise that it makes when you open up this door. I actually think that it is quite charming. I decided to make this top shelf out of MDF. And that's not a very good idea because MDF actually bends. It is not suitable to use for making shelves at all. That's why I decided to add these little pieces of oak on the bottom, just to make sure that it will never do this. Then over here I also decided to make a new shelf because the old one was just a little bit too chunky to my liking. This was wood that I still had lying around. I think I actually also found this in the trash, all of this wood. Same for the back. All of these things were just things that I still had lying around. So I haven't paid anything for fixing all of this except for the paint. And I love this color. This color is ever changing because of the light. Sometimes it looks a little bit more gray, and sometimes, like right now, I think you can really see that it is actually a beautiful color of blue. I want to talk to you guys for a moment about all of these things because I am not planning to keep any of this. About 2 weeks ago, Rogier and I went to a flea market. This time it was not to buy anything, it was to sell things. Because we had so much fun, we decided that maybe this is something that we want to do more often. I am so excited about it because often I just leave things outside because I don't know what to do with it. But now I have the perfect excuse to bring all of these things home and to do all of these projects. This is just something that is very dear to my heart. I love fixing up all of these things. I do really think that one person's trash is another person's treasure, and it is just something that I am very excited about. I am currently in a situation wherein I can't have a normal job because of my chronic illness. Nobody wants to hire me, trust me, I tried. So I have this social, how do you call it, social security money. I'm not very happy about being in this situation, but right now it is what it is. Right now it means that I can't make any money. They are not allowing me to make any money, not when it comes to making money with things like these, with renovating furniture and with going to flea markets. It is because they can't really check how much money I am actually making, and they don't trust people to be honest enough to allow them to do things like these, to allow them to make money in this way. I think it is a shame, but I can't change anything about these rules. It is what it is. I'm really hopeful that maybe in the future I can start making some money with my YouTube channel, because this is a completely different story. It is all on paper. They can see exactly what I am making. They can see exactly where the money is coming from. And it is all very transparent. So maybe this is the future for me when it comes to work. I really hope so, because this is something that I can do. I can manage all of these things even though I have this chronic illness, so it's something that I'm very excited about. When it comes to selling all of these things at flea markets, obviously I can't make any money out of it. And I decided that this is actually a good thing right now, because it means that I can do all of these things just to support Rogier when it comes to making money. I am not going to be the one that is going to sell anything at this flea market. I am just going to make sure that we have all of these things. I am going to make sure that everything looks really nice. Right now the plan for the money that Rogier is going to make is to use it for fixing up the Land Rover, because it is in desperate need of some fixing. We went on this adventure in Sweden and it was the most amazing thing, but the car problems that we had were just endless, and we can't go on any more of these adventures if the car is not up to date. I have a list of things, creative, fun things that I want to do, things that I want to create videos about, that is about this long, you guys. But I only have a tiny amount of energy at the moment. At the beginning of this week, I was feeling so great that I really thought, you know, this is it. My soul has so much energy. It is just my body that is saying, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You do whatever you want, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to be there. I will be over there in bed, just resting. Just call me. Call me when all of the videos are finished. And I'm laughing about it now because mentally I'm in a very good place, but it is frustrating. It is frustrating, you guys, because there are so many things that I want to do. There are so many videos that I want to create. I need to film all kinds of things that I promised you guys. I need to film the giveaway video, a very, very important thing. I want to finish the cabinet for my kitchen. I want to finish things in my bedroom. I want to finish things in my living room. Oh, the list is just endless. Right now I'm going to pack all of my things. I'm planning to go to the farmhouse for a couple of days. I want to do some gardening. And I think I'm going to bring the little cabinet that I found last week, because I do want to finish it, and maybe I can finish it over there. For now, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!